save them. So there's a disconnect between the black man and the black woman's thoughts. He said, brethren, once you separate the women from the men, you got to get to this good old colorism theory. He said, because you understand there's no greater emotions than hate. When they see themselves, let them never see themselves. Let them question themselves. Let them cuss themselves. Let them always feel like they're not sin. He said we're going to have those field Negroes and we're going to have those house Negroes. I mean, but when we see them, we only see them. Say that once you separate them, I mean, brethren, they're going to constantly sitting there trying to figure out how they're going to get themselves out of this oppression. I don't know about you, but somewhere down in Georgia, Alabama, South Carolina, I remember when the slaves were praying and hoping that God would trouble the water. I said sometimes we saw those black bodies hanging on southern trees. I mean, just so thick at the root, and black mamas and black papas asking why. They say, we got to keep speaking about this slave story. Don't you understand? Slavery's been over many months ago. But we say if Mr. Willie Lynch truly never existed, why do we find ourselves in these times? I mean, black folk don't even like black folk no more. Let's go common better people. I say each one teach one. That's how we save one. I mean, our ancestors understood if they beat their side comfort drums, if they share the remedies, how to heal each other, as the nation would be able to be strong. I don't know about you, but somewhere my grandmother will tell the stories about the cotton fields down in Alabama. I mean, the slaves, the ancestors would pick the cotton until their fingers were bleeding, but somewhere they kept planting, hoping those seeds that they were planting will someday sprout, someday be grown. Once upon a time, they told us we were only 1/4 of a human. Now we will never fully be grown. Now whatever seed we planted will never